Witam serdecznie na kolejnym odcinku z Hogwart Legacy. Dźwięk jest, tylko teraz nic nie leci. I teraz tak, lecimy z zadaniami pewnie. Z Nati się spotkać możemy. Czemu nie? Jak daleko mamy biec? Dobra, to było tab 3 i lecimy. Raczej nic ciekawego po drodze tutaj nie zobaczymy. I możemy schodzić. Czekajmy. Bo to dniu.
Skryptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Dobra, wszyscy coś od nas chcą.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
No to prowadź.
How nice. Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
Nie bądźmy zbyt mili.
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Mam głupi uśmieszek w tym momencie. Dobra, nie podpytujmy.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Nie ma sensu. To jest rozbita
What am I
przecież.
going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Tak.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Kasata, nie?
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Tak.
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
No, na pewno znajdziemy go. Zaklęcie przestało działać przez moment. Wilki.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight. Expelliarmus! Stupid! Confringo! Defendo! Leviosa! Arresto momentum! Leviosa! I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
No, pozbierajmy najpierw po trochę wilka. Każdego. Tu jest jakaś torba.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Tędy, dobra.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
No bo widział
I
zabójstwo
wonder
albo
what Archie
coś.
saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
Tu są te ślady stóp. Butów czy czegokolwiek. Za czym podążamy.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Wiewiórka. Ten misje eskortowe czy bieganie za kimś zawsze są problematyczne. O, te strele po drodze.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
Nie powiedziałbym.
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Jakoś dzisiaj się nie skupiam na tych opowieściach. Ale no smutna na historia. Więc widziała śmierć. Robimy to po cichu czy na jolo? Na jolo.
Potato! Slow! Incendio!
Leviosa. Potato. Confringo.
That's stupid. None of that. You will pay for your deed. Potato!
Confringo.
Petrificus totalis!
Nie to kliknąłem.
Incendio! Potato! Incendio!
Unlucky shot! What have you done?
Dobra, wykonanie.
Revelio.
Wykonani. Jeden puls chyba zrzucony ze skały. Tu jeszcze leży. Dobra, wejdźmy do namiotu. Podejrzewam, że to nie jest malutki namiot. Otóż to.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio.
Czyli już nie róbmy tego na YOLO, tylko na...
Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
Revelio.
Po cichu to zróbmy.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Lucas, don't tell us.
O, dokładnie, dobrze mówisz.
Revelio.
Mamy dookoła, a tu mamy jakiś worek z kasą. Tam też coś jest. Dobra. Oczywiście, że tędy nie przejdziemy. Tak, ktoś, dzieciak ten Archie wzywa pomocy. Oj. Problem, bo patrzy się w tę stronę ten gościu. Nas może zauważyć, bo kameleon nie daje idealnej niewidzialności, jak oczywiście widzimy na obrazku poniżej. Ma jakieś problemy z samym sobą. Bo tu jest boss. Dobra. Jakaś babka niebezpieczna. Wrócili, dobra, do patrolowania. Tamten ma znowu problemy. Ona niestety patrzy w tym kierunku, więc go nie możemy ogłuszyć, bo ona się patrzy. Nie możemy tego ogłuszyć, bo ten się patrzy. I on patrzy, ona, on.
What's that? Better have a look then.
Wszyscy biegną teraz. Nie. Myślałem, że zdążę podejść do nich. Jak są w kupie.
Lucas, don't tell us.
Jednego mniej.
I shall cast my eyes closer. Best position.
Jeden się zainteresował leżącym towarzyszem. I nie interesuj się nami.
Somebody out there?
Po cichu wyeliminujemy jak najwięcej ich. To będzie dobry pomysł. Mniej wrogów, mniej zabawy i problemów. Żebyśmy tak nią podeszli. Czyli bossa pokonaliśmy w najgłupszy sposób. Dobra.
Velia.
Na góry coś, jakieś skrzynki są. Oczywiście kasa. Czy tam jesteśmy w stanie wbijać, wskoczyć? Tak, wiem, jestem dzieciak do uratowania, ale ja się skupiam na tam. A, on już na dole gdzieś jest, dobra.
Velia.
Dobra, olejmy to na górze, nie ma co wciągać wszystkiego.
Archie? Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Jak to? Jeszcze możemy otwierać te zamki. O, było. Tak, mamy to. I zamek otwarty. No co
A
tam?
man called Harlow. He killed my father. We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Aha, czyli całego tego nie zwiedziliśmy, chyba że to był koniec już. Trudno. Jak tam jakieś skrzynki zostały, to trudno. Kiedyś może wrócimy tam. Możemy się ruszać? Dalej. O, dobra.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
I tak na nas poluje.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your
Revelia.
help today.
Dobra, czyli mamy zadanie wykonane. O, tu możemy wejść.
Revelio.
Zakładamy oczywiście. Na wejściu jest skrzynka. I tu worek jakiś. Dobra, mamy jakieś zadanie jeszcze. To jest z Sebastianem. Myślę, że warto by było się spotkać. Mapy. O, nie Hogsmeade, tylko Hogwart. Cienie nauki, no to... Pokój wspólny z Slytheriną chyba wybrałem. Tak na szybko kliknąłem, co wydawało się najbliżej.
This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely.
No chyba 3 mi zostały, coś takiego tam było.
That's it. I'm making good progress with these tokens.
2-3 żetony zostały. Czekajmy na niego.
You're here. Brilliant.
No, spałem na podwodze.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Skryptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
No.
He's this way.
On w złym kierunku idzie, ewidentnie. Z tą czarną magią.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Są teorie, że Irytka nie można wyrzucić ze szkoły, bo jest tak naprawdę emanacją uczniów. Bo uczniowie lubią robić psikusy, to wszystko i jest duża liczba dzieciaków w jednym miejscu.
Good luck.
Przez to on zawsze będzie w szkole. Nie da się go pozbyć. Taka teoria kiedyś trafiłem.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? Skryptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about our house founder and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this Skryptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
W sumie ja bym się zastanawiał, co tam jest.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
Jest za rogiem właśnie.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here. Confringo!
These braziers grant access to the Skryptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
I to.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Nie jesteśmy na to gotowi. Skończy się to bardzo źle.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was
Lumos.
a good one. Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Lumos.
That must be the voice I hear.
Muszę udowodnić, że mam rację i że nie potrzebujemy czarnej magii, jak twierdzi moja rodzina. Gdy będę w Skryptorium, muszę odnaleźć dowody na to, że nie wiemy jeszcze o Salazarze Slytherinie wszystkiego. Napisałam do mojego brata. Wie już, jak weszłam do korytarza i że do Skryptorium nie prowadzi żadna prosta droga. To labirynt z wieloma przeszkodami, które trzeba pokonać. Mam nadzieję, że brat podąży moim śladem i razem zbadamy historię naszego przodka. Dokuta Gaunt.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You knew? And didn't tell me?
Ominous. The journal mentions many challenges ahead.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
Dobra.
The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I wish all Slytherins could talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Różnie może być.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Nie wiem, rękawiczki zmienić.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us.
Lumos.
Never mind.
Nie escape, tylko i... Wyposażenie. Oczywiście z tymi zwykłymi, a może bliżej koloru. Profesora zaklęć, niekoniecznie. Zapaśnicza. Stare rękawice do Quidditcha mogą być. Bardziej pasują.
There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed, and there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Salazara Slytherin umieścił skryptorium głęboko pod Hogwartem. Obawiam się, że zgubię w tych mrocznych korytarzach. Jestem jego potomkinią. A mimo to czuję się tu obco. Zapalenie koksowników nieco rozjaśniło korytarze. Nie upadnę na duchu, dotrę do celu, jedno wyzwanie po drugim.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Confringo! The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos.
Dobra, trzeba symbole sprawdzić. Tu mamy byka i takie Z. Tu mamy półksiężyc i wąż. Czyli słońce i półksiężyc i wąż. Najpierw spróbujmy tu. Czyli byk i zetka. I tu jest byk. Mamy to. Dobra.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Revelio. Lumos.
Dobra, czyli tam nie wejść, nic nie mamy, mamy tutaj. Czy to był półksiężyc ze słońcem i wąż.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Tu mamy takie ok i takie ala górę. Niesamowite, ta podróż jest bolesna, ale i satysfakcjonująca. Wkrótce znajdę skryptorium i odkryję nieopisane tajemnice założyciela naszego domu, Salazara Slytherin. Miał wobec nas znacznie większe plany, jestem tego pewna.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Czyli ok i taki ala trójkąt. Pomyliłam się przy tarczy, która uderzyła mnie w twarz niczym prawdziwy wąż, ale muszę znaleźć rozwiązanie z uwagi na moją rodzinę. Nie możemy skazywać dzieci na okowy strych. Nie możemy skazywać dzieci na okowy starych tradycji. W skryptorium musi znajdować się dowód na to, że nasze dziedzictwo polega na czymś więcej.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Not the welcoming sort, was he?
To jest ok.
Every dial seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far.
Confringo.
Jeszcze raz, to było ok i górę zmieniamy na ok. To coś z taka MK. O, jest, dobra. Udało się.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the Skryptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Nie możemy już się cofnąć, to jest najgorsze.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Straciłam nadzieję, jestem w martwym punkcie. Słyszałam wrzask i widziałam dręczone twarze. Tylko zaklęcie niewybaczalne może mi otworzyć dalszą drogę. Nawet gdybym chciała je rzucić, nie ma tu nikogo, na kim mogłabym to zrobić. Salazar Slytherin zaprawdę wymyślił podłe wyzwanie. W ostatnim liście do brata zaprosiłam go tutaj. A teraz, jeśli podąży tu za mną samotnie, będę odpowiedzialna za jego śmierć. Pomimo różnic między nami nie życzę mu źle. Szkoda, że nie byliśmy w lepszych stosunkach.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do.
Co mam z
It's going to
oczami?
be difficult.
To mój wzrok coś jest jakiś taki niepokojący.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Dobra,
He does
zapytam.
seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Ostatnio się
Wish we
udało.
had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Możemy z głodu.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Ostatnio jak sam grałem, to było, że nauczyłem się tego zaklęcia, ale to on na mnie miał rzucić. Chcę się nauczyć tego zaklęcia, bo sytuacja jest taka, że jak najbardziej możemy się tego nauczyć. Ale to tym razem ja rzucę na niego.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Tu mamy spacja i i F i myszka, dobra. Spacja, myszka, spacja, F i prawy przycisk myszy. Bo tak jest...
Ready?
Jestem ciekawy, czy coś się zmieni w historii.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Skryptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio.
Sekretne Skryptorium Salazara Slytherina. Sekretne i dobrze chronione pomieszczenie pod Hogwartem, w którym Salazar Slytherin spędzał czas na obmyślaniu różnych długoterminowych planów związanych z gronem uczniowskim i różnicą zdań, jaką miał w tym temacie z innymi założycielami szkoły. Tak. Coś mamy. Obawiam się, że nigdy nie dojdziemy do porozumienia. Nie potrafię przekonać nikogo z nich, by posłuchał głosu rozsądku. Miałem nadzieję, że przemyślenia Godryka są zbieżne z moimi, że rozumie, iż ucznia musi zachowywać nadzwyczajność. Ale on uległ niedorzecznemu przekonaniu, że potomkowie Mugoli są równie zdolni jak dzieci czystej krwi. Był wściekły, kiedy wyraziłem swoje niezadowolenie z jego refleksji na ten temat. Refleksji, których jeszcze nie ubrał w słowa. Męczy mnie ta niezgoda i nie mogę już dłużej patrzeć na korytarze pełne nieudolnych dzieci udających czarownice i czarodziejów. Wiem, że muszę stąd odejść, ale uczynię to z ciężkim sercem. Sprawię, że stwora w komnacie zmoży głęboki sen, a zbudzi go ktoś, kto podziela moje poglądy. Potomek, który będzie chciał odwrócić szkody tak lekkomyślnie wyrządzone przez innych. Ktoś, kto pozbędzie się ze szkoły tych, którzy nie są godni Hogwartu i którzy jedynie spełniliby moje dziedzictwo. Oczywiście mówimy o komnacie tajemnic i bazyliszku. Przynajmniej w tej wersji angielskiej bazyliszku. Bo u nas i zupełnie inaczej bazyliszek wygląda. No i to jest po prostu zaślepienie. On nie widział tego, że te dzieciaki przecież też są zdolne.
Revelio.
Zostaje ta książka na dole.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Tak, bardziej staję po stronie Omnisa, bo on bardziej rozsądnie podchodzi do tego tematu. Ten Sebastian jest bardzo, co to było, co było z moją twarzą.
Best news I've heard all day.
Sebastian jest zbyt radykalny w swoich poglądach.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
I zadanie poboczne zrealizowane. Widzę, że gdzieś tam wyżej jest jakiś ten kominek, którego nie odblokowaliśmy jeszcze. Ale na dzisiaj zakończymy. Mam nadzieję, że odcinek wam się spodobał i do następnego.